Hey, Asgard here, and we finally have solo leveling back after the break we had last week. But this episode is also very much a build up episode for things to come, some world building, some fleshing out with a few things there, which I'm very happy about. Like I said multiple times, please take your time with the series, don't rush it just to get to the action, to the hype scenes, because it's going to crash and burn if you guys do that. But keep in mind, like I said, build up episode, then setting up the next arc, which has some interesting things in motion, so to say. But anyway, let's get into this second chance episode for the survival, a chance at redemption. Now, Jinwoo, of course, is very focused on getting that elixir for his mother, but he still needs to get stronger, so that's gonna be a bit into the future until he's confident and able to actually go into the demon castle and get the ingredients for the elixir. And this is why he also accepts Jinwoo's proposal for them to finally start a guild, but with one condition, which was kind of obvious. We know he was going to accept it, and this one, just the two of them going on mission and use random people as fodder to be able to get inside, because you need 8 of them, and they have to do 19 missions, and they wanted to do it without injuries. And here we see a bit of the world, how the society, industry, everything works in the solo leveling world. We have first Jahain, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name, she's so damn hot, training, and she gets approached by Yoon Beong Mil, I'm sorry if I mispronounce his name, Jinwoo's father, to scout her out for the guild there. I can't wait to have the interaction when Jinwoo I'm getting ahead of myself. But here we get a bit of exposition from his father, how the world's changed after the gates open. Pretty much humanity depends on them right now, their industries, society, resources, everything, but guilds control majority of the resources, and there's 5 major ones that have monopolized pretty much everything there. And he wants to set the world correctly on the right track, like either help or just doing it for greed. We're gonna find out a bit later on, but I liked laying some groundwork here, how everything works, instead hey just slamming into the action pedal there. And Jinwoo has no more secret quest, even get a demon key castle there. Going over the quest limit, he has to find another way, playing some gacha. I'm joking, but he didn't win the reward box, and he gets a call for a D rank mission. Yeah, and after that we get to see a bit of how the other survivors from the first 2 episodes have moved past that, or still stuck into that place that put them there, so to say, the trauma, everything that happened. Song-chi still training, being a sword master. They're thinking about retiring, but also thinking how he survived. He still wants to push forward, even though he's missing an arm. He wants to do more, and I kind of like him, this one. He has quite a lot of respect. We're going to get to that. We also have Kim thinking about his family, wife, daughter. The wife actually told him, hey, can you retire, it's too dangerous. Of course, pride and denial and being forced to go after money, the pressure, taking care of a family. Of course he wasn't going to do it there, and he's still going to be a hunter. But also see a bit of the other ones there. Juhi still feeling guilty, depressed a bit after what happened in the first 2 episodes, and I really hate her mother though. After that phone conversation, I just wanted to slap her mother. She could have been a bit more supportive, even though she doesn't know what her daughter is going through. I hate when people talk to people that way, just dismissive. Hey, you're not gonna be able to do it, you're a burden, you're good for nothing, you should just come home and do this. Maybe even if it's coming from a good place, it just annoys, it just makes you like nobody can believe in you, and that's very demoralizing there and doesn't help considering her current situation, but she pushes through it and decides to do more there. Now we have Bayek and Choi bickering a bit there and investigating what Eugene, Jinwoo's father, is doing with the guild there. And after their conversation, which we're gonna get into their conversation, we also have Jahain reporting in about her being scouted to Choi and her flat out refusing there. But the important thing and leading up to the next arcs is gonna be the Jeju Island there. We saw a bit at the beginning of the series. I'm not gonna get into spoilers, don't worry. It's a very dangerous island, and both Choi and Bayek have history with it and unfinished business, and they want to go back there. I can't wait to get to that arc. It's gonna be so fun. But back with the main arc here, the current one, we have Song-chi kind of lamenting a bit his current situation. Kind of funny. He's a swordsman awakened as a mage. Very big contradiction there, and he stumbles upon Jinwoo, and he was so happy to see him, surprised at the glow up there, happy that he got healed, growing back his leg, even though he didn't get his arm back. Yeah, high ranking healer helped, of course, definitely. But this is where we have the reunion of the survivors. All of them. You can cut the shame with a knife. How much shame was in that meeting there. Juhi was at least very happy to see Jinwoo catching up a bit. But there's going to be a catch to this dungeon. Prisoners are gonna join as father being supervised by Kang Taishik. I'm sorry if I mispronounce his name. Because they're lacking manpower. He's a B rank hunter, and one of my favorite moments this episode was Song-chi asking again for a second chance to be the captain, bowing, apologizing for what happened the first time there, and grateful for a second chance. So yeah, pretty much a build-up episode. I'm excited for the series to be back. Can't wait for next week. This arc is going to be very interesting also, especially for the guys that have read the manhwa, the source material you guys know already that's coming, and for anime onlys here. And I'm excited. Guilds, world building, more hype things, and more solo leveling, because why not? Let's grow stronger. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. Make sure you comment also what you guys thought about the episode, what you think about the series so far. Check out also the podcast Because Anime in the description, and I'm gonna see you again on the next video. Keep enjoying solo leveling. Bye bye.